There's no Willie Nelson in there, I guess. So I just thought I heard his voice a little bit. But anyways, we've got a special guest with us in studio. We got back with us from the Salvation Army of Watertown. We've got Captain Dennis Jolly. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Very good. Thank you for joining us.
No
Appreciate
problem. Thank
it.
you for having me.
Absolutely. So you've had a pretty successful 2025, we hear, right?
It was a very successful 2025 Christmas season.
Awesome.
With the Salvation Army. People showed up and we blew it out of the water. So yeah, we're very thankful for it. Out of our budget that we budgeted for Christmas, we budgeted for $244,000. That was our goal for that this year, and we raised over $353,000.
Wow!
Yeah, surpassing it over 109,000, which is fantastic. And Watertown just showed up to just making this possible. So yeah.
Wow, I want to say I think like towards the Christmas time where we were kind of still working towards the goal, right?
Right. So every year we write down the goal. We do our budget, and that's mostly Christmas is a big chunk of that budget. And so during the Christmas season, I told us at our event last Monday that at the beginning we're like, okay, we're going to do it. It's going to be fantastic. By the middle / end of the season, and I'm seeing the numbers roll in, I start freaking out just because it's like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do if we don't do it? I told the people this, so it's public knowledge. I usually, my wife takes a good deal of the brunt of me freaking out and like panicking and, all the what if questions. And she, as a good listener and a good sport, she will just sit there and go, yeah. No, she knows that we've always made our goal, and God has always been faithful, and people step up. So she just, yeah, okay, but yeah, no. And so we were working towards it, and our goal concluded at the end of January. So getting all those numbers finalized. And when I saw it, I knew we were a little bit above our goal, but I didn't know that much. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. We killed it.
Yeah.
And very good to celebrate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over 353,000. Your goal was 244,000. And you had on here with your post too, you had something with the Watertown Shamrocks and having a huge thank you to them. What was their role in this whole thing?
So every Christmas we look at who can be our honorary chairs. Basically, and our Christmas ambassadors for that year. And, we've done it. This is our third time doing it. Travis Uthi was our first one. The Petricks were our second. And when choosing him, me and my wife, we were talking, and we were just like, what if we just get the whole team? And she's like, I don't think that's ever been done. But okay, how does that look? And so we pieced it together, and we asked them if they would be our honorary chairs. And they said yes, which is fantastic. And they really stepped up this year, helping the Salvation Army during the Christmas campaign. So, and I really contribute them to that huge success. They helped get the word out, spread the word. They were volunteering. They were helping families. The people saw them in the community supporting the Salvation Army. So that made them want to support the Salvation Army even more. They're local celebrities in town. Yeah. And every time I would go out and change the buckets when they were ringing, because they did over 70 hours, they were our top group to volunteer as bell ringers. They did 70 hours, raising over $5,000. Wow. I would always get people going. I had a nice conversation with the players. at your kettle. And I just really appreciate them doing that. And I was like, amazing. Even when they were shopping for our Angel Tree program, they help parents shop for their kids. I told the team, I was like, a lot of parents don't get the opportunity to go to games. Just because it's an additional cost. And so it's either they got to figure it out. But they know of you guys. They know you, they see you on Facebook. They want to be there. And, for you to come to them and help them, was a huge thing, for them. And just how they were polite and how they were helpful. And, I couldn't say anything else about them. They just stepped up this year in a huge way, and we couldn't have been thankful for them.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
You also had kind of an awards, little ceremony, if you will, too, to kind of honor a few other folks in the community.
Yeah. So last Monday, this is where we officially announced our campaign results. And we gave out some awards, some for like our volunteers, our top bell ringer volunteer, our top volunteer group. We honored the Shamrocks as our Christmas chairs. We honored an organization of the year, that kind of stuff. So it was fantastic. It was a good night. We had around 89 people show up to share in a meal together and to recognize the work that they did for the Salvation Army. So yeah, it was really good. Dennis Bentien, he's one of our church members. He also got Volunteer of the Year. And our top bell ringer, he did 46 hours of bell ringing, raising again over $5,000, our highest volunteer doing that. So fantastic. So yeah, it was a night of celebration. I did get a little teary eyed, and I don't know why I did, but I asked my wife, "Why do you think?" And she's like, "I think it's because you see how much the community cares, and for you to announce the goal and." Over $109,000 above is a huge thing. That's the most since we've been here, my wife and I, that we have gone over our goal in a Christmas.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And then, being on the news side, if you will, and there's a lot of benefits and fundraisers and charities, that are throughout the year that businesses and individuals contribute to, and the Salvation Army is a very impactful charity, and to still have that support it's monumental.
Right.
It's great.
Yeah. A recent poll, we're in the top, I believe, 5 of nationwide of charities to give to, which is fantastic. That just shows that when people give to the Army, they're trusting the Army with their hard-earned working money to help other people. And we're really honored to be part of that legacy and that tradition, and that just the support that Watertown gives.
Absolutely. Well, when you do have people that donate, you get people that ask, what kind of services do you provide for people? And, kind of like a nutshell, if you will. Yeah.
So we do mostly our emergency assistance programs, such as rent, utilities, food, our food meal program, new meal program, which is a free lunch, our food boxes, our prescription help, transportation help, clothing vouchers, household vouchers, hotel lodgings for emergency stays. And that's what that money that we raise during the Christmas season goes towards. And my wife and I, we sat down because every year, we either have to, after Christmas, we either have to redo our budget if we didn't make it, or we look at areas if we did go over, where can we increase this? And so yesterday, my wife and I, we sat down and we looked at what areas can we increase it, and we were able to increase all of our social service programs to help more people out.
Yeah.
So again, that 109,000 that went above, we're going to put some into a reserve account, which just in case something happens, you just have it to build. But we're also going to give a good chunk of that back and to help people in this community. So I've instructed our case manager just to be, if people are in need, this is what we're going to increase it to. So we're really excited for that.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And did you have more from the award night or anything that you wanted to touch on too?
So we're starting something new this year.
Yeah, okay.
Where during the Christmas season, we're doing a 10 plus bell ringer club and a 25 bell ringer club. And so we got to honor some of people who had done that over the Christmas season. We had 7 people who reached the 10-hour or more bell ringer club, which is fantastic. And one of those were the Shamrocks, Memphis Wilcox, who did 16 hours of volunteering this season, which is fantastic. Wow. And then we had one person, Dennis Bentien again, who did 46 hours of bell ringing, which is crazy because on top of he also volunteers in our soup kitchen, in our food, in our meal program, from about 7:30 in the morning till about 2 in the afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's volunteering there. And then during Christmas season, he puts an additional 46 hours of bell ringing. Wow. And he's supposed to be retired, right?
Yeah.
I will go up to him because he's the person who just doesn't say no. And I would be like, hey, Dennis, I have a 2-shift spot at Hy-Vee that needs to be covered between 2 volunteers. Instead of paying someone, are you willing to do that? Yeah, I got that, Captain. Okay. So he was just a good person just to kind of plug in, and very fantastic. So we're really thankful for that.
Wow.
But yeah, no, we're starting. So with that, next year, we will be doing a 10-hour plus bell ringer club and the 25-hour plus bell ringer club. And, it's just for individuals who do those milestone bell ringing. We have a little token, a pin that says that you're part of the club. So it's just a little souvenir trophy that we can that you can keep to be honored by. And then hopefully that will encourage people to be like, hey, I want one of those. How do I get that? Oh, you can sign up. You can bell ring for 10 hours. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So
he might need his own 46-hour. I was debating on getting him a 45-hour plus bell ringer pin, but or give him 2. Give him at least 2, a 25-hour and a 10-hour. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's great. Did you have anything else too you want to touch on?
Not really. Just it was a good time. Just going down to our awards. Our newest core volunteer was Karen Pruitt. Our newest store volunteer was Jennifer Joyner. Our organization of the year was Watertown, KWAT Watertown Radio. They've been fantastic. Organization volunteer of the year again was Dennis Bentien. We also give what's known as the Salvation Army Mission Award. It's someone who shows the mission of the Salvation Army in their organization or themselves. And this year, the recipients was the Watertown Kiwanis Club, just really dedicated to meeting human needs. So we were honored to do that. We also give what's known as our Hall of Fame Award. And this year we gave it to 2 longstanding Salvation Army volunteers and church members who have been here longer than I've been alive. They are literally the pillars of the Salvation Army. And so we were honored to give them that award, Judy Johnson and Betty Bentien. So that was fantastic. It was funny when we were talking with both of them. They were like, "We thought you were talking about someone else when you were introducing it," and we were like, "Nope, that was all you." But it was just a really good night just to celebrate. Again, not what my wife and I do, but what the people in that room. It was just a way of me and my wife really saying thank you. For that. And we were really honored that we had a good turnout.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so I know that you do have the like kind of the thrift store situation there. Do you take donations? How does that work? Or would you rather people kind of check with it first?
Yeah, so we're always looking for donations, whether it be for our thrift store, whether it be for our food pantry, whether it be just hard-earned dollars. The thing is that the Salvation Army's work doesn't end on Christmas. It's year round. We're always serving. We're always helping people. We're always there, and that's a huge. It's a huge demand to meet at times, but no, we're always willing. We're always looking for donations. Whatever you can donate, give to our thrift store. A lot of people don't know that our thrift store, the helps support the programs that the Salvation Army offers. So it's like a year-round fundraiser in a sense. But no, 82 cents of every dollar that is raised in the Salvation Army, whether it be Christmas time or just sending in a check, goes back right into the community. That's one of the highest rates in nonprofits that go out to help people in need. Again, you have that overhead cost, staff, buildings, utilities, that we need to pay. But 82 cents of every dollar is funneled right back into the community. It doesn't go anywhere else but here in Watertown.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Very good. Well, that's the Salvation Army. So you guys have a good job on Facebook too. If they go to TSA Watertown, you can also search the Salvation Army Watertown SD and find it on there too. Kind of have a nice little video there with some recap and the pictures of kind of what you did too. So that's good as well. So anything else that you wanted to touch on too?
No, just again, we're just really thankful at the Salvation Army just for people, again, I keep saying it, but entrusting us with their resources. That's what it comes down to. You're trusting us to make sure that people's needs are met. And we couldn't do our work without you, without volunteers. So again, we're always looking for that help. We're always looking for those donations. So if you feel inclined still to donate, please do. You can donate online at salarmywatertown.org. And there you'll see a donation tab and a volunteer tab. So if you want to volunteer, fill that application out, and then or donate. You can do it monthly. We're asking people actually during Lent to do the $40 challenge. To donate $40 to the Salvation Army during Lent as a challenge. So, but yeah, and $40 goes a long way. That feeds around, I want to say about 15 to 20 people in our new meal program.
Wow.
So that's fantastic.
Absolutely. Okay. Very cool. We'll put that out together too. So awesome. Well, Captain Dennis Jolly, we appreciate everything that you do as well. It's a lot of behind the scenes to get that stuff, organized, and a lot of people that you deal with too to help out. So thank you for what you do as well.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, you bet. Well, did you have any questions before we wrap up too, Doreen?
No, I just want to say congratulations all around.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Well, we'll look forward to this year, and maybe we'll smash another goal this year too. So, I'm always good for smashing goals. Yeah, very good. Well, maybe we'll help you do that again this year, and look forward to it. So,
thank you.
You bet. Well, let's get back to some music here, and that'll do it on Northeast Radio SD.